Hi, my name is DrRic from First Health Associates. I wanted to offer some ideas about how to get through these challenging times. Sometimes the most important thing would be to remove ourselves from the stressors and get back into control of the way we react to our environment. Even in a hospital situation where it seems like you're at the mercy of the machines and the medicines, I do think that there's still some empowerment that we can get from grounding. And people always ask me, what do I mean by grounding? I think that there's a stability that nature gives us that we are empowered with and notice more when we're children. Something that's just joyous about not doing anything. Growing up and getting into adulthood with responsibilities and lives to take care of, we kind of forget that. But that's one of the reasons why I wanted to film this at Morton Arboretum. This escape out of the suburbs of Chicago kind of gets me grounded again. Listening to the water of the stream, seeing the trees, watching some of the wildlife still blossom through even at temperatures into the 30s and 40s. It tells you that there's other things in life to be concerned with, more so than just our little lives, our challenges, our health. Sometimes when you get back to nature, it helps empower you to think that, you know, out of the universe, maybe my medical problem or the challenge I'm going through isn't such a big deal. You are still in charge of and empowered to heal. No matter what anybody tells you, no matter what kind of trauma we go through, whether it's you or your loved ones. One of the suggestions I have is to try to take this water, this blue sky, the brown wood, the green leaves, try to take it with you and recreate it wherever you are. You would think that it's impossible to bring this into a critical care unit or a hospital room. But I challenge you. I think that you can recreate the environment no matter where you are. My patients know that when we go through stress, when I'm taking them through medical challenges, I always suggest that you are at least in control of your breath. I had a runner come in the other day and she's suffering through anxiety, and she says the only time that she feels back to normal is when she's running. And that kind of is a great explanation of getting back to controlling the way your emotions react to stressors. Controlling breath or concentrating on breath for 5 to 10 minutes twice a day will give you that sanctuary that sometimes doesn't seem as if you're able to control it. My patient with anxiety, her sanctuary is her 25 minutes of running, because she's clearing her mind. She's concentrating on not concentrating. She's running, she's breathing, listening to her breath, and during that 25 minutes, once a day for her, she doesn't think about her children. She knows they're safe, but she's kind of letting go for that 25 minutes. And I say that you can actually do that on your own by bringing these ideas, bringing the 5 senses with you no matter where you are. So the 5 senses are smell, sight, touch, sound, and taste. Touch. Most of us know that, or are used to, a very comfortable feel, like a pair of pajamas, or a silk sheet, or wool during the wintertime. Something that makes you feel real comfortable. Well, no matter where you are, especially if you're in a hospital and you're wearing those tiny gowns that they give you, bring your own. Bring something to your relative or your friend, or bring your own thing that you associate with comfort. That would take care of the touch part. Also, when you're in a hospital environment and you're sweaty, you don't want to be in a wet or damp cloth. So change. Sometimes the nurses will change you once a shift, which could be twice a day, but if you have a fever, or if you're on medicines that make you sweat, why not change more than once a day? You just have to bring some change of clothes with you. That's one thing. Sound. In a hospital, you'll hear beeps, you'll hear alarms, you'll hear whistles, you'll hear the chatter of the room next door. Even if you're in your own room, sometimes it's silence. And that's great, but I say that there is something you can bring with you. With modern technology, we have iPods. We can record sounds like music or water. My suggestion is that Mozart, although I'm not a classical buff, Mozart will actually calm the mind. Some studies have shown that the sounds that you can get from listening to Mozart will instill a slow brain wave, a relaxation wave. Whatever you listen to, get something peaceful. Bring it with you. Play it at the bedside. Play it 3 times a day, 5 minutes at a time, or just continuously play it. If there are people that are going through some major challenges, whether unconscious or medically being sedated to relax them, I still think that the brain can interpret sound. So playing music not only will take care of the patient subconsciously, it'll also take care of the medical team that's coming into the room. If the medical team is calm and relaxed, then you know the patient is calm and relaxed. Number one, you'll be able to relax the patient so they'll be able to fight infection, fight stress better. Number two, if your medical team is calm, they might want to hang out longer. And a medical team that hangs out longer in that patient room, in your room, will probably give you more attention than usual. I think it'll help. 3, sight. Usually, most of the major medical hospitals have upgraded rooms, but in an ICU, everything's sterile and white or steel. Bring in balloons, bring in plants, bring in common pictures that people would know. Something that you'll see immediately in the morning and relax. A sunset, a sunrise, grass. Picture of this. Smell. In some cases, you'll smell ammonia or alcohol swabs. Sometimes it gives you a feeling of cleanliness, but it's not relaxing. There are essential oils that you can pick up anywhere. Whole Foods, Fruitful Yield, probably some natural medicinal stores. Wherever you get them, even online, essential oils can bring you the smell and thus the ideas, a picture of summer, a picture of relaxation. I have a personal preference to sandalwood or lavender. Those are mine. Everybody's different. Putting 2 drops on each side of your pillow, especially at nighttime. My patients know that with insomnia, lavender or sandalwood is my usual suggestion, in addition to a few other things. Next time you're at Whole Foods, check it out. Go through the samples, see which resonates with you to relax, and bring it with. If you're doing this for somebody else, I think sandalwood is a very calming smell. Frankincense and lavender also well tolerated. Try it. Again, if it instills a relaxation of some sort or an idea of mom or breakfast or childhood, then already you can initiate the serotonin response and good hormones coming out to help heal. The last would be taste, and that's a little bit tough. Sometimes if you're restricted on a diet, you can't get it done. But when the time comes and you're allowed to taste again, Mom's home-cooked meals always bring the heart some kind of pleasant experience. It kind of depends on everybody's taste, but unfortunately with the hospital food the way it is, it's not that great. Some hospitals are good, they're improving, but I always suggest, if there's no restrictions, ask the medical team if there's any problems with you bringing in food from the outside. If not, bring it on in. Even if you're not allowed to eat, sometimes taste sense. Even the smell of some essential oils can instill the idea of this feels great, this tastes great. When a patient is relaxed, when you're going through your challenge and you're relaxed, or you're feeling a little bit empowered, it gives you and your cells and every cell inside you the power to take care of itself. You'll find that with empowering you to get this vision that you can control the situation, you'll be able to heal a little faster. If anything, it ain't gonna hurt. So hopefully you get through your challenges, you and your family. These 5 suggestions I hope will help. It's what I would do, it's what I suggest for my patients. In addition to being empowered to listen to what your healthcare team has to say to you, surrounding yourself with family and friends, I hope that this does bring to you some form of relaxation. Don't forget, do the breath work, and if you want to look that up, that's on YouTube. I'll give you a link in this video. 478 breathing is what it's called. That, in addition to working with these 5 senses and controlling your response to stress, will hopefully help you get through these challenges. Thanks. My intentions are with you.